baby, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making Thiebouyapp Vermicelle, which means the rice and meat with the vermicelle. I never made this dish before and many of you asking me how to make it, so we're going to make this together today. So first, to get started, we're going to need some oil, and this is vegetable oil, and we have about a cup and a half of vegetable oil. And you want to wait till the oil gets real hot, then you're going to add some salt. Next, you're going to add some beef, and you can choose some lamb if you want to. That will taste real good. And you want to cook the beef until you get into this real nice dark golden color. Meanwhile, here are some 2 onions, some green bell pepper, garlic, jumbo cube, and little bit of habanero pepper for some heat. And you're going to mash everything together into the manual food processor, because we're going to add it once the meat turns into a nice golden dark color. Then we're going to add this onion mixture in it. And this is some black pepper, you can add it in it too. As you can see, our meat has turned into this nice golden dark color, and next step is to add the onion mixture in it, and you have to work it until the onion gets a little dehydrated, like it's running out of water. Then you're going to start adding some water, and this is like a glass, and you're going to divide the glass into 3 splashes. And once you drop one splash, you're gonna wait like 5 minutes before you drop the other splash, just to let the water render down and evaporate a little bit. Once you do all that, you're going to add probably like a half a gallon of water into the pot. Once everything starts boiling, you can add eggs, and I have 3 eggs here. You can use more or less than that if you like. And you cook the eggs for about 10 minutes. And when you're covering the pot, you want to just cover it halfway. You want it to be like just a little bit open, because when you cover it all the way, the water may cook faster, and next thing you know, it's like rendered down, there's no more liquid into it. And these are habanero peppers. They took about 15 minutes to cook, and I got 4 of them for those people that like spicy food. And this is 1 jumbo cube just to adjust the seasoning. Here we have some salt because the jumbo wasn't enough, and next we're going to add some black pepper. In this dish, the black pepper is going to be your friend because it's never going to be enough. Here we have some rice bits, and it's about 2 pounds. What we're going to do is to wash it about 3 times. Make sure you drain it completely free and you put it into the microwave. Once it comes out of the microwave, that's what it looks like. And before we add the rice in, we have to make sure we remove a little bit of broth for later on uses. And after that, we're going to add some jumbo and salt, pepper, just to make sure the seasoning are on point. Then we're going to add the rice that just came out from the microwave. The rice was not a lot, so it was on the microwave for about 10 minutes. I did not add all the rice inside the pot because this was just enough for the amount of broth you have. And then you want to close it and start cooking it, and make sure the lid is completely shut. And this is some vermicelle, and what we're going to do is we're going to add some oil, because the vermicelle tends to stick a lot if you don't add oil. And we're going to add it in the pot, and the rice been cooking here for 10 minutes. Now you're going to add the vermicelle on top of the rice. Then you want to mix it a little bit, then close back the lid, completely shut again. Make sure no steam is coming out. That's going to help the rice and the vermicelle cook faster. So this is about 10 minutes after we added the vermicelle inside. As you can see, it's cooking a little bit. At this point, when I check on it, it's like not cooked all the way through. It's a little bit crunchy, so you want to cook it a little bit longer. Once the rice has cooked like about 15 more minutes, and you're going to remove from the heat, here you have some raisins. While the rice is still hot, you're going to add the raisins. And we're going to need a sauce to go along with our rice. And here what's going to be in the sauce: we have onion, green bell pepper, habanero pepper, we have some garlic, and last but not least, we're going to need some jumbo. We're not going to mash it in the food processor, but we're just going to chop them up. The only things that are going to be mashed are the garlic and the habanero pepper. And also this is some pepper we're going to add in it too. Right after the pepper, here comes the garlic and the habanero pepper that was mashed into the manual food processor, and you're going to drop those inside this hot pan. And next you're going to add some little bit of Dijon mustard, probably just about a little spoonful of it. Here we have a macédoine, which means vegetable medley. And I chop them real small because by the time the onion cook, you want the vegetable to cook too as well. So, and you won't take no time for the onion to cook. Right after that, you're going to add some water, and you can add the splashes at a time just to make sure the consistency is going to be right. And here we have some little pearl onions. You don't want to add the juice in there, just the onion itself. Next, you're going to need some olive. And if you don't like olive, you don't have to add it in there. You can just almond it out. And here are a little bit of green bell peppers, and you want to add them at the very end because you want them to have a nice texture. And you want to cook these at least another couple of minutes before you turn the heat off. And last but not least, you're going to add more black pepper. And it's time to plate the food. First, we're going to start off with the rice and the vermicelle, and we're going to add some broth and these little habanero peppers. Next, we have here our decoration and garniture. So we have eggs, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers. We have some cucumbers, and we have some beef salami, which also known as saucisson. And to just make everything a little fancier, we're going to sprinkle some shredded Swiss cheese. And this is what it all looks like once it's all done and plated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you back here next Sunday for another new video. Bye!